So it's day 5 on the mountain, and I've come to realize it's very similar to when European people come to play soccer at podunk towns in the United States. They watch all the American movies. They think they're going to New York or Los Angeles. Then they end up in Clinton, Iowa with a dog food factory. That's us right now.
We're gonna go hear something.
I hope so.
And we're gonna kill it in the morning. That way we got all day to pack it.
We all need
I ain't packing on.
it. Amen. Simple as that. We haven't heard a bugle all week that we can confirm is real. We just drove this road and there was one truck, pretty much the whole range, and it looked like it was packed in deep. I don't know. Finally getting away from people.
Alright, we just scaled a mountain from 8,000 to 9,000, dropped back down to 8,600. We're in really good sign. We're thinking of bedding area. If I was a betting man, we are very close to an elk, but they're not talking. We heard something moving through the dark timber. My guess is we're close. We want one to fire up so we can know where they're at and sneak up on them. Our thermals, of course, are dropping where we don't want them, but at this point, we're gonna roll our dice. If we screw it up, we'll go somewhere else in the morning. So it's day 5 on the mountain, and I've come to realize it's very similar to when European people come to play soccer at podunk towns in the United States. They watch all the American movies. They think they're going to New York or Los Angeles. Then they end up in Clinton, Iowa with a dog food factory. That's us right now. We see the LA style elk hunting. We see the New York City, Colorado public land elk hunting on YouTube. We showed up and we're in a podunk town with our expectations crushed. That's elk hunting OTC for me right now.
All right, it is the afternoon of day 5. We hunted this morning in a different spot, and we potentially heard one bull, found some decent fresh sign, but once again, we have not found an elk that has wanted to talk at all, and we've tried a ton of different areas, ton of different strategies. Tonight, we're going to a different spot. It's the night before the Colorado muzzleloader season, so we're hoping to have some sort of insight before going in tomorrow. We already have a plan for tomorrow, but we're gonna go give this a try and hopefully hear a bull. Reese's buddy kind of told us of the spot and that there was a bugling bull here, last week?
A few days ago.
So hopefully he's still talking or that it was a legitimate bull. I'm not super sure how many legitimate bugles we've heard up to this point. So other than that, we're gonna go give it a try. So this is day 6, I think, and We hunted a new area once again. Hunted across the ridge this morning, worked real slow, did not hear anything, and then we came in from hunted the north side, and this was on a suggestion, and we were hunting there, sitting there right at last light, and then we smell smoke directly upwind, up the hill where we think they're possibly bedded. We walk up and there's a camp. Some really cool guys from Iowa that are struggling just as much as we are, and that the DNR said that there's so much food right now, they're not bugling, they're not moving, and everyone is struggling. So at least we're not the only ones. They made it sound like they could turn on any second, and I would hope to agree. There's cold front coming in Monday, possibly a storm front coming in Tuesday, so it's getting down to the wire. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so we'll see. What is that?
Red stag, New Zealand.
Alright, it's day 8 of this elk hunt in Colorado, OTC. We went to a spot where Reese spotted a bull last night, actually, or yesterday afternoon. And we came in from a different way this morning, and we are kind of perched up on a hill, hoping to hear a bugle. Once again, looks really good on the map. We're going to sit here and listen and probably make a move here pretty soon. It's day 10. The people that we went with decided just to let us nail the honey hole, so we're gonna go give it a try in the morning till 10 o'clock, and then hit the road and head back to Illinois, Ohio. So they've been seeing elk, so hoping for the best. We got out here pretty early, and Reese actually had some buddies that were hunting in the area, and the guys we were staying with also shared that honey hole with them, and they walked in behind us at daylight as we've been set up. But this trip has been full of roller coasters where the highs aren't too high, but the lows are very low. We exhausted about every plan we had going into this trip. We planned on hunting 3 units and just covering as much ground to find good sign. I felt like we had a legitimate chance, maybe found really good sign 2 or 3 times over the course of the trip. Easily covered 85, 90 miles over the 10 days. And there's a Facebook group on elk hunting, and there was multiple people that were hunting the first unit that we went and hunted that said it was overrun with people and no one was having success. We're bashed in that group, and then we went over here and we talked to a camp from Iowa, and they talked to the DNR and said it's been a really difficult year for everyone. So we had our hopes high, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. We're gonna sit here for probably another 2.5 hours, 2 hours, and kind of just hoping for a Hail Mary at this point.
Look at you, bunch of quitters. Now, I said we was gonna stay till dark. We was gonna hunt hard until this trip ended. You hear me?
All right, we hope you enjoyed this video. we didn't accomplish the goal that we had in mind for this video. We wanted to show that anyone could go and purchase an elk tag and start elk hunting with a lot less hurdles than most people would think. Now, obviously, that's true. However, it was hard. We did not see a lot of elk. It was a lot of people, a lot of pressure, and it was still a really fun experience, and definitely will be going back elk hunting again in the future. But the main goal of this was just to show how accessible it was, and we hope we accomplished that. Tag was $671. We did stay at various Airbnbs that were pretty cheap for every night, and we did camp some, so really accessible trip, not super expensive. So we hope that this may inspire someone to go and try elk hunting that maybe wouldn't have otherwise. Fair warning, it is pretty challenging, and it's probably gonna take more years, and I would suggest to spend as much time digitally scouting and picking a good unit before going out there, and trying to anticipate what the hunting pressure will be in that area, because we did pick some areas that had a lot of hunting pressure and on paper have a lot of elk as well, but we didn't make it happen. But we're looking forward to going back in the future, and it was a great learning experience, and Colorado is a beautiful state, so we hope you enjoyed it. If you have not hit already, hit that subscribe button. It looks like only 5% of the people that watch these videos actually subscribe, so if you're one of those people, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and it's gonna be whitetail season here, so we're gonna have a ton of really good whitetail content. We're looking forward to that. That's more of in our wheelhouse, so until next time.